Is there anybody or anybody? These are the teams. Anything that stand out to you based off these team stats here? Oh, I guess those are player stats. We're going over player stats, everybody. Player stats first.
Well, player stats, Defia, my boy, absolutely great mechanics, and we're seeing that. Got a bunch of goals so far in the season, but nothing compared to Miso. I mean, he's averaging 2 goals a game, almost assists per game. I mean, this Fusion team is absolutely insane, and we see that in the standings. #1 overall, 10-2, but Jaeger no slouch. They're 8-4 coming in, and it should be a great match. This should be a really good test for both teams in the early
Two
part of the season.
Titans battling it out tonight in Chally. I am so excited. It does look like Fusion doesn't really play with their fourth man, but hey, that's okay. Sometimes just you got to be chill with sitting on the bench if you're just going to take all those W's, right? But I don't know about you, Earth. Are you ready to get into this match?
I would love to get into it.
I will let the boys know as we wait for everybody to join. Alrighty. Yep. Miso, Dr. GT. What the heck? There's so many consonants in that name. We'll go with DCT. Jesus and Supersonic and Moose for Yig here on blue. And as it gets off into the midfield, but Moose trying to keep possession as he does over 2. Miso stealing the boost from Supersonic, but that is still going to be a shot on target as it gets cleared away.
See Miso here, send it up, 2 go. That should. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. That is an insane pass. I mean, I would shoot that every single time, and he had the discipline. The comms are there to pass that off. That is some upper tier stuff we just saw right there.
Yeah, that was gorgeous. The vision from DCT to see Miso there and the communication to make that play work. That is beautiful. Because I bet you, like you were saying, had you just shot that on target, which I definitely would have, that was going to be saved. These games are much, much faster than the contender ones, but that makes a lot of sense as these players are higher ranked. As we get into the Fusion's half, ball cleared out by Miso. Miso gonna take control of it. Gets it over 1. Is that a flick? Oh my god, it's almost in. Boulder for the cleanup though. It's in. 2-0 Fusion.
Okay. Fusion heated it up within a minute. Already dominating the possession, dominating the pressure. We've seen 2 goals. Excellent mechanics so far. It's beautiful gameplay here from Fusion.
Yeah, they have definitely brought the heat. Dropping a nuke on the other team here, 2-0 in the first match. But then again, you know, as we said, this is just kind of to see what you can get away with match. As Mr. Santa gets away with a beautiful shot over the defender into the left side of the net.
Yeah, great 50 there by Moose. Wins it, goes off the ceiling. Supersonic, great positioning there, able to beat everyone. And we're right back into a game right here. 2-1, 3-4-5 left, still anyone's game. That's a great kickoff though. Moose is going to push into the corner, just going to pop out. Or we'll be able to clear that with ease though, because it falls into the opposite corner.
Miso couldn't quite get it past Supersonic, but DCT is going to take a shot, it just goes wide. Moose over Boulder, into the corner again, but Miso there with the catch. Into Supersonic, who hits it into the backboard, that was close. It's Jesus. Into the ceiling. Moose fighting with Boulder in the corner now. Supersonic and Moose both on the ball. That does leave Jesus alone, but Miso couldn't really bring it up the field like he wanted to. And Moose again is he's just seeing everything. What the heck is going on? Nice little flick, keeping it in the corner though.
Waterman's in the corner now.
Looking to take it away. Jesus back on offense with Yig. Oh my God, what a shot from Jesus.
Jesus Christ, what a goal. He takes it up the wall, 1 touch out, and flicks it. Too much power from Miso there to save it. And just like that, I thought this was going to be a blowout in game 1 for Fusion, but Yig have responded wonderfully. They've tied it up with more than half the game left.
Yeah, Yig has, you know, we were going to be like, oh yeah, Fusion, it's just a clean sweep, but these teams both deservedly so are on the upper part of the bracket. Super Sanic gets it in the corner for Moose, past Boulder. A ceiling shot from Moose. That's going to bounce a little high. Miso does what he can to get that away from his net as DCT wins the 50 there into Yig's half.
For sure here. It's going to continue in the half. That's going to get cleared out, though, as I say that. Moves into the corner. He's going to try to push it in. It's not rolling to 50, but he does get the demo. Jesus, who's looking like the third man here for this team. He's going to control. And it's going to continue possession on this right side of the field here.
Jesus into his own corner. Miso and Boulder looking to make some magic, but they can't quite do it as that bounce off the corner goes nowhere. DCT misses the touch, so it puts Fusion back on defense. A 50 from Boulder keeps it in the midfield, but Jesus is there for the read. Can he get another one? He can't. DCT into Yig's half. Moose putting it on his car. 50s it into the center. Mr. Super Sanic getting a nice 50, but Miso's there for the clear.
Miso good clear there. Able to release some much needed pressure that they were beginning to sustain. Jesus is going to pass that out. Oh, Super Saiyan just couldn't get onto the end of it. Boulder's going to take great control here. That's the one thing we've seen in this compared to Contender. A lot of just booms. Oh.
Why did we do that? That was going in.
Lots of booms. And then in Challenger, we're seeing much more control out. We're seeing them be able to break out much easier, much more quickly and effectively. And this game has really opened up here since that first minute where we saw lots of fusion pressure.
And Miso unfortunately drops it right off to Moose. Moose gets to the 50, but it goes into the post. Miso fighting Jesus, but Boulder now trying to convert something for Fusion. DCT into the wall. Mr. Super Sanic getting bumped by DCT. Miso again gets the ball cleared right back to him, putting Yig on defense, but all three defenders managed to send that ball out and away, buying so much time as we near the final moments of this match of regulation.
Yeah, another very close game, just like we saw in the last Contender matchup. It's gonna stay here on the Fusion side. Oh, I thought they may have been able to break out there, but Moose does a great job. I think he really just needs to kill it. He's gonna keep it up. Jesus is all just gonna keep it up. He's gonna move towards this side. Boulder doesn't have any boost. He passes it out. It's gonna get cleared there. Sanic is gonna drop it. We have overtime again in game one.
Yeah, these games definitely looking a lot speedier, a lot more exciting. As DCT wins a 50, but Super Sanic is there to clear it out. Miso with the ceiling hit. Moose is there. Moose has just been ready for so many balls. He is such a good midfield player. As Super Sanic and Jesus try to pinch that one in, it goes right into the corner, but Jesus wins a 50, loses that one, but now Moose is ready for it. Back in the corner, goes for a bump on Miso, doesn't work, but Mr. Super Sanic trying his hand at it. So many plays. Oh my God, a 50 into the crossbar, and now Jaeger on defense. DCT with, oh my God, I was so close with the dribble. Yig playing very solidly in overtime.
For sure, we'll see what they can do here. I thought he was going to be able to score that, but he couldn't get quite on top of his car there as he dribbled it downfield. Moving on, we've crossed 1 minute in overtime. That's going to be kind of a team pinch. Put it on a team. DCT, so we'll clear it out. Misa's going to dunk that. Hopefully keep it pressure, but it's going to get pushed back out. Into the corner it goes. It's going to fall, but no one there to follow it up. At least temporarily. Moose, again, gobbling up all of those loose touches out and putting them back in for opportunities for Yig.
Miso trying to get the ball out of his path, but Mr. Super Sanic and Moose have just been there to put it right back in their face. Boulder with a 50 on Super Sanic, almost goes in, but bounces wide. A demo on Miso there. DCT with the clear, gets it back in the midfield, but Gig are owning this midfield, and they are just demolishing everybody that tries to go for something in it. Super Saiyan couldn't convert that one into a goal, even though that was looking very nice. Moose again on the ball, see what he can do with it. Tried to 50 Miso, but Miso, nice hit past him. Moose going to try and kill it at the midfield to buy some time for his defense. As that one gets shot on target by DCT, still in the corner. Boulder's going to make some magic with it now as it gets cleared into the corner again.
So he missed. You can see him break out here. He's able to recover though in time. Moose wasn't quite ready for it. More pressure here from Yig, as they have had for the majority of this overtime, as it's now crossed 2.5 minutes. Boy, these guys are certainly making us get our money's worth tonight.
Yeah, it's game one, and we've already played almost another game here, going in 3-minute OTs. Jesus, past Mizo, still in the corner. Boulder couldn't get clear. DCT, though, there is nobody home. Mizo just walking in, baby. Just walking in. 3 minutes in. Fusion takes it home.
Yeah, Miso bumps Moose there, and he wasn't able to get back. Miso capitalizes off of it, and just able to roll it in. Very unfortunate there, but I mean, Yig had so much pressure there. They should just shake this one off, unlucky, and move on to the next one.
True, but you got to admit that is a double-edged sword with their gameplay where, if you put everybody up, you have nobody back. And one bump, like what Miso did, that is going to be the death of you, as it was in this game one. Miso with 600 points. Guy came to play this stream. What do you think, Earth?
Indeed he did. I mean, we've seen Miso again, still averaging 2 goals per game. Just an absolutely insane stat. Those are MVP numbers right there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. That is pretty crazy. As we get into game 2, I'm sure these players are revving to go, unless, nobody subbed, so I think we are good to go. Oh yeah, by the way, for the audience, these are being played on West, because the home team, I think, is Yig, and they requested it for the first 2 games. And then the next 2 are going to be played on East, so we're going to have to swap servers in the next game, but Fusion bringing it into them in their own home field advantage. Jesus with a clear out. Miso getting a high pop for DCT, but it's met by Jesus, and it is still being just kept in the midfield. Nothing too crazy, nothing too dangerous in game 2, as we have a little bit of packet loss.
Maybe for you, but no, I had it in the first series. DCT gonna take this in the corner. That's a great pass. Boulder just has to elevate over everyone. He had it pretty much free, just had a double jump. I mean, this is all DCT doing the work though. Setting it up. Bang. Boulder makes no mistake about it. It's 1-0. Similar to game 1. We saw in game 1.
Yeah, game 1 definitely showed us that any team is capable of scoring. These guys are rather even when it comes to putting things on target. So I wouldn't worry about going down by 1 just yet if you are Yig. Mizo into the corner. See what he can do as he puts it into the ceiling for Boulder, but he gets it right past his own homie. Moose with a big clear. DCT with a nice catch on the wall, but Jesus meets him right there as it looks. What the heck was that? Ooh, that was almost like a million IQ gameplay from Jesus as he goes to 50 the ball here. Boulder putting that into the side wall.
Yeah, Jesus will have one goal of the week for sure on that one. DCT though gets a good demo. Jesus is there to collect. Bang this out, give us some time for everyone to reset here. Boulder and Miso don't connect, and now they're just Super Saiyan. He's gonna go right back to the other end. Much more open-ended stuff here compared to game 1, where we saw bouts of pressure on each side.
Looks like Fusion is definitely playing a lot better, especially with their touches on target here, as Miso puts it a little bit out of range for Moose. Puts it right into the side of him as it bounces off the wall and causing an own goal. You hate to see it, but Miso will definitely take that one every day of the week.
Yep, very unfortunate there for Moose. Goes all Misa there. He's going to continue his insane stats that he's putting up in his Challenger season. And he's going to take the ball here. Jesus, great 50 win there. Not really able to collect the second one. Super Saiyan misses. And Fusion going to move down to the blue side once again. Miso's up, misses. Boulders, well, someone's going to be able to collect. It's over, everyone, but Moose gets back in time. It's panic clears here on the League side, which, by the way, we did look up. It's a gigantic steak with the arms of a man, or sometimes a reptilian humanoid creature, if anyone was curious.
A steak like the food?
Yeah.
That's great.
No, snake.
Snake. Oh my god. I'm dead. DCT doesn't care about this conversation. He says, I'm gonna score this as he air dribbles it over. I don't even really want to call that an air dribble, but he gets a nice double 10 thing in the air where he puts it over 2 defenders.
They are, Fusion's going to look back on this game and they're going to be expecting some amazing commentary, us getting hyped, but no, we're going to be talking about Snake and Steaks. I'm sure they'll be very excited about that.
I think that's a restaurant, Snake and Steak.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Anyway, getting back into it. Mr. Super Sonic trying to take control of it as DCT steals it away from him, but it goes right into Jesus, who puts it right into Miso. Miso trying to make something happen. What a nice shot, but it doesn't quite go in. DCT puts another one in, but Super Sonic off the backboard hits it down and away. There we go, Jesus. What can you do with it? Miso is up for it. Miso has been a thorn in the side of Yig this game. He has just created so much pressure off the ball, on the ball, anywhere the ball is, anywhere the field is, really. He has been there.
Yeah, and on that last play, I mean, what Fusion is doing is insane. Boulder goes up, and it's calm to fake. He fakes it and goes for a bump. DCT takes it and gives a shot. They weren't able to capitalize on it, but that is some absolutely insane comms that they've got to get going. They're definitely playing outside of Match Nights for sure.
Yeah, you can definitely see the synergy coming through for the Fusion boys as Miso just fakes the ball and leaves it for GCT. Oh, Miso couldn't get it. Moose just hops it right over. Just a nice little bunny hop, puts it over 2 defenders to get the game within 2 in the 7th minute.
Stuck on the demo screen. Looks like Boulder just kind of cuts off a piece, so kind of undid what I did. Confused with what the comms were there.
They're just for fun.
Yes.
Give them one for fun. Jesus. Under the wall here, but DCT slows that down, says, no, you're not moving up the field yet, but Jesus with a demo. Boulder there for the save. Moose couldn't quite get in front of that, so Boulder has possession. He's going to try and make it weird for everybody. Goes for a demo, but nobody's there. As DCT now, Miso off the wall. Oh my god, that would have been so crazy. Fusion is just crazy with the pressure right now.
Yeah, Fusion showing us how it's done in Chally, for sure. They were the best team coming into it in Challenge, and they're certainly looking like it. I mean, it's not even that Jaeger that bad. It's just that Fusion are playing that much better in this gameplay.
As you mentioned, it looks like they are definitely playing outside of Match Nights. Teams like that tend to do the best because they keep, you start to learn your teammates' habits, where they play, and also just if you got good vibes, you're just gonna do well in general. Jesus hits that down into DC. How the heck are they keeping this ball up, by the way? That was pretty crazy. That was a nice catch from DCT. But Fusion take game 2, up 2 in the series. Earth, what do you think Yig has to do to take one off him?
Well, I was thinking about that. I think they need to get a little bit more physical. They definitely weren't able to, they didn't have as much pressure as they did in that overtime in game 1. I think a lot of it comes down to they aren't able to break out in rotations. I think Fusion just kind of stepped up their midfield play. I'd like to see Yig kind of possess the ball out a little bit more. Combo the control out and the bang out. Keep Fusion guessing on that, and just being able to get consistent pressure. But Fusion got a lot more aggressive that game, and it showed in how it looked.
Fusion definitely had their number in game 2 there. It seems like we are. Oh, no, it doesn't seem like we are actually changing servers for the boys in red. We're going to move over to East. Or no. Yeah, we are. I think we are. Sorry about that. I'm confused. We're going to remake here real quick. These other two are going to be played on NA East because that's in the rules. um, yeah, man. What do we talk about in this trying time?
Well, I guess you got any? Are you going to the major in Boston?
I am not, or I might be. Really depends.
I'm about in the same boat. So
I'm over in Michigan, so it's kind of a drive, but also not really, but also kind of, but also not really, but kind of. The lobby is up, so we are just waiting for the teams to join now. Earth, make sure you spell gravy right this time. I'm just
that's
kidding. I'm
saved.
just giving you a hard time. Honestly, for me, out of those two words, oh wait, I'm not gonna give away the lobby info. Forget hold on. Forget anything I just said, everybody. Anyways, so we move into game 3. Oh my god, whoops. I just want to make sure everybody's in here. Yep. Okay. We're getting into game 3 now. And yeah, I think you're right. Maybe just a little more possession play here from Yig. And, they just need to find some way past Miso and DCT because they just seem to be banging the ball away and it gets slurped right up by Fusion as that, again, a bang away at the midfield ends up in a shot on their net from Fusion. DCT again, off the sidewall. Trying to make a pass play happen, but Jesus stops that one right there. Boulder again, midfield play. Hits it into Sanic. Sanic tries to take a shot, but it goes right into the corner and away. Jesus, again, trying to keep that pressure up. They seem to have had a nice little chat in the meantime over on Yig on what they can do. So let's see what they can make happen.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that clear was. DCT able to bail everyone out though. Boost into the center. I don't think there's anyone there to follow it. Oh, Jesus totally took it away from Super Saiyan. I think he pretty much had it all but an open net. But it's not going to happen. And DCT are going to be able to clear it out and get some more pressure here. Once again, it's stuck here in the midfield. Miso clears it. It's a shot on target. Jesus is able to temporary clear, put it in the corner. And like I said here, you can't be going for that boost. You need to be able to stay on the ball, clear it out, go for a 50, and hope that your teammates are back so they can help you out.
Nice little carry to the midfield from Super Sanic. Nice little touch away there. I think that was Jesus. As he puts the ball into Fusion's half. Two people jump for that. It does waste a lot of boost, but does Yig take advantage? They're going to try. ACT into the corner. Jesus now taking the ball, but he misses, so that definitely relieves a lot of pressure on the side of Fusion. Miso going to see what he can do for his team. But another miss comes through, kind of a dead ball, as it's a little awkward for both teams.
Oh, look at this passing play here. Boulder does want to shut it down. Super Saiyan was there, and I think he's going to score it. Jesus is going to try to keep this in. This should fall to Moose here. He can control it. Fortunately, first touch just kind of gets away from him. Able to get that 50 back though, but he's out of boost here.
Jesus. 50's DCT as it goes right on target. No, that's so unlucky for Jesus. But DCT, a great read there with the 50. He did kind of have to, I guess it was more of like a 70-30 where, never mind, Miso wasn't even close. I'm watching from a way wider view. But great 50 from DCT there.
Yeah, indeed. And here off the kickoff right again. Everyone's kind of out of the boost there. Boost is going to clear this out. He's going to get a 1v1 here, but he's also boostless. But he's going to stay in the orange half here. Jesus is up! Jesus! How does that not go in? That is unfortunate.
That is unlucky. Honestly, that just happens to me so much. I relate on, I don't even know. I have so much empathy for that type of stuff. Because it's just me. Right in the crossbar now. Fusion back on offense in Yeag's half with the ball. Just taking pot shots off of their backboard. See if they can get something through. They're still up one, so it's not like they have to do much other than not lose the game right now. Jesus trying to get something up the field. Boulder takes a nice touch. Saved by Moose in the corner now. Let's see what Super Santa can do. He gets a flip reset, but Miso is right there for it.
Yeah, I don't want to cheat. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I'm butting. Jesus. Yeag staying alive here, playing good defense, but not necessarily great offense. And it's gonna get cleared back into the blue corner. Jesus, gonna try to get this one out, but man, that midfield presence from Fusion we're seeing is just incredible. Boulder's gonna be able to get another one.
And the team's discipline here from Fusion as well. Boulder just kind of waited until the perfect time to challenge that ball. Jesus into the corner now. Boulder, again, with that incredible patience. He has just been in the right spot, and he just takes the perfect time. Super Sonic with a beautiful catch. That was insane defense.
You definitely have to have a pair in order to do that, because that was very risky. But he won that all day.
I mean, I don't think I would be catching that right there, but hey, man, he made it work. So it looked pretty. Moose into the corner, getting that ball away from Miso. Jesus past Boulder. Jesus and Miso are going to fight it at midfield, but it gets cleared into the corner. Boulder's going to take possession of it now. Try and get it past Super Sonic. He does. It is in Yeag's corner again. Boulder with another 50. As time drains, it's going to go right in front of the net. Let's see if 5 seconds left. Can Yeag do something with it?
Jesus
no, they
just
cannot.
was not able. He had a little bit of time, you know, let that bounce, but he kind of killed it there for him.
Yeah, he just couldn't get it on top of his car, unfortunately. But that game was a lot closer. Definitely looked a lot better from Yeag, especially defensively.
For sure. Definitely cleaned up some defensive stuff. Saw more players on the backboard, able to clear that out. But again, just not really able to get rid of the pressure that that Fusion have on the blue half. And Yeag rather, just weren't really able to barely get into the orange half and get any pressure going on that side of the field.
It is tough, but I do think Yeag can bring it back in game 4 here. We are Prage. Anyone that wants Yeag to take a game and hopefully get their season back on track after fighting the #1 team. You know, just some proof that they can be beaten. So we get into game 4 here.
See
What's your
Defy
prediction?
come in here. Well, we're gonna see Defy come in here. Again, I noted on him earlier. Mechanic's very underrated. I mean, Fusion is really good, but we have seen in the past, and even just in the last series we watched, that you know, substitutes have mattered, and they have been in here to change games. Well, that was super anticlimactic. And yeah, I'm gonna go Fusion now.
It is unfortunate, but I do think that was a great proof of concept there as an offensive play here with their sub in the last game, because it's like, what do you got left to lose, you know? Like, aside from this last game, obviously, but you know, just do your best. Jesus Miso fighting in the corner. Defia coming through here. The 50. Boulder reads it though. It's sent right back into Yeag's half. Moose missing that backboard, but it's okay. He gets bailed out by his team. Moves up the wall, fights Boulder. Boulder again with a nice challenge. As Defia sends that one on target, it gets past one, almost past two. Jesus couldn't put it in though.
Oh, that was such a good shot, and even better save there. I don't know how he kept that out.
Yeah,
RSC here, drop down to the fire, but he's gonna kind of give away possession here. I'm still thinking about that save. That was absolutely insane. Lucy gonna pass out to Jesus. Gets a good 50. The fire's gonna be here. He should have taken his time on that one. Jesus there though. The net is open. DCT there. They clear it out.
Triple commit there from Yig does put them in a weird spot on defense, but Defiant does manage to buy it in time. A bump on the defender, Jesus, but no follow-up from Fusion. Gets sent back into the corner. Miso trying to drag the ball up in the air as he has this whole series. He seems very comfortable up in the rafters there as he has made some decent touches in the nosebleeds. Jesus just couldn't put it in the lower half. That's so unfortunate, but Defia, I don't think he had much boost.
I don't think, he did not.
Oh man, back at this midfield fight here, I do think Defia definitely has made an impact already in this game. He has taken so many shots, some necessary ones that put pressure on Fusion, but Miso gonna take a light one. No risk there. Defia 50s in mid. Jesus, past one, but no shooter.
Oh, don't say that. Miso off the initial miss, I believe. Yeah, from both players. Okay, there it is. Miso puts it in. Unfortunately, Moose couldn't catch back up to it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead. But I will say, Defy definitely has brought an impact to this game. He's almost playing like a number 10. He's just kind of floating around the field. He's there where he needs to be. He's able to control it, give time for his teammates to get into better positions. We'll see here if they make something happen. It's just, they're hitting every single post, every single piece of woodwork you can imagine right now. Just so unlucky from Yig.
It's truly unfortunate, and there are just, sometimes it's just like that. There's nothing you can do aside from, they just have that extra player that is the post that game, 4v3. But this looks to be pretty open as Moose is going to take his chance and again gets right into the post. Miso is there for the cleanup. He's going to send that upfield. Jesus is going to catch though, but he runs it right into DCT. Boulder's ready for it. He's going to buy time. He buys so much time for his team to set up an offense. Jesus trying to get it away, but it's just right back in his half, right back in his face. Miso with the attempt to buy it with the clear. And they make something happen in this final minute 30. A shot from Moose.
Dang! Moose takes it, absolutely slots it to the top. There you saw Defia. Unfortunately, sorry, Boulder. The great pass mid. Unfortunate. It's tied up here. That's really the first time we've seen. We have seen offensive pressure. That's a really good first opportunity that we've seen from Yig. We'll see how either team can respond here. Defy almost forces an own goal. Miso's going to try and clear it out. DCT is going to make sure it does.
Faya has definitely created some much-need aggression for Yig. And he's just taking shot after shot after shot and created so many weird situations for Fusion. No wonder they're tied up again. Boulder. A nice touch off the corner, but it doesn't really go anywhere as DCT is going to take his time. This is so beautiful. He's just possession play after possession play with this guy. Boulder and Miso kind of awkward, but it gets cleared high over. Moose can't do anything about it. Miso can't quite shoot that on, but it's just going to be kind of awkward in the corner. Defia. And DCT gets put high by Moose. Jesus is going to take possession, but he's just going to hit it. Oh, it went over Boulder, I guess. But Miso is perfectly ready for that every time.
Yep, I think Yig are kind of low on boost here. They need to be careful. That demo certainly isn't going to help as there isn't a man back now. Moose able to get that 100. We'll say that is something that Fusion have been doing well here. They control the boost. We see 5 seconds now. Jesus trying to move downfield. 0 boost. Moose is going to pop it up. Well, that's middle. They're going to kill it. We have overtime in game 4 in this final game.
A little bit of trash talk coming through here as Ryan and Boulder chirp at each other, but ball almost goes in. Boulder trying to get possession, but Moose again back with it, trying to get it past Miso. He does. Is DCT going to be the person to hit it away? He is. Miso into the sidewall. Jesus is going to fight him for it now, but Miso wins that one too. Moose, possession, over 2. Can Boulder do something with it? He can't. That's over him, but it is cleared away.
Say Jesus take a turn here. Boulder's gonna miss. I think there's only one back. Jesus does the same too, though, unfortunately. Goes with a great 50. That was almost in. Off the backboard, though. Defia now. A little silent these past couple minutes, but we'll see if he can work himself back into the game. Again, stuck here at the midfield. But Yeek have definitely applied the pressure here. Once again in another overtime. We'll see what they can do. DCT's up. He's kind of low. He gets the one touch. Maybe forced in the corner by Jesus. Once again, I think Jaeger kind of low on boost here. They gotta be careful. Because Defia's gonna clear that out and take a lot of space.
Defia with a nice little touch, but Miso again with the read. This guy just seems to have an angle on everything. Defia into the corner now. DCT's right there. God, this communication on Fusion is so nice to watch. They just never seem to be in each other's face. They're all really well spaced out. Moose trying to hit the ball away. Gets it in the sidewall, but that doesn't really help anybody. Jesus blocks the shot from Miso. Defia gonna get a big clear out, try and buy some time. Jesus gonna shoot it right into Boulder, who gets a nice little touch away. Not dangerous at all for Fusion right now. It is still kind of hanging out at the midfield. Jesus, a nice pinch. It's coming right back. Fusion. Again, they just are so well equipped to deal with these situations.
Full commit, but lands a pinch. If that's gonna be a turn, I don't know how much boost he has. He's gonna have to do that out. This is gonna go up. Really fast ball there, really awkward. DCT puts this out. This might just be it. It's off the post. Boulder's up. He shoots right into Defia. Now it's a 1v1. Can Boost get there? No, he can't. Miso wins that easily. Back. Defia clears. Jesus is not going to take the 100. He's going to slow it down. Tries to place it. I think that was a really good idea. Even if he could have gotten that across to Moose, I don't think that Fusion would have been ready there. Now it's going to go onto the other side. DCT. That's his too.
There's a rule 1.
There is a rule 1. It's a 2v2 now. Jesus. Good hit. And he scores. Jesus scores the save, the sweep. They will lose 3, but they get 1 at the end. It really is unfortunate there from Yig, because they did look so good in 3 of those games. You know, that second game can kind of throw that away. But I still think Yig can hold themselves high there, here. But Fusion just looked like the team to beat here in the Challenger tier.
Yeah, Fusion definitely put up some numbers this series. I mean, even in this last game, Miso 600 points. That is crazy. And also, I mean, he's standout player of the series definitely. But I also don't want to discount his teammates either. DCT has some really great, just midfield catches where he put the ball right where it needed to be. And then Boulder as well. Like, he is just such a solid third, and he just knows when to go for the ball. This Fusion team is the team to beat this season. But Yig have managed to take a game off of them tonight as proof that they are beatable. So you Challenger players, just know you can aim at the king. You just gotta not miss. And I think that is going to do it tonight for the RSC stream. I want to thank Earth. Thank you for casting with me tonight. I would like to thank Musa for helping set up the stream, and I would like to thank Taz for producing the stream. Earth, is there anything you want to tell the lovely people of RSC chat?
Just thanks for coming out. It's my first time doing this. Really liked it. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, and hope to be back.
Alrighty, well, that's going to do it for us tonight here on RSC Solar. Y'all have a good night and a good weekend. Bye-bye.